Welcome back for part 2 of Living the Wiccan Life. In this episode, we interview Ted Andrews, the distinguished author of Animal Speak and many other books on shamanism and spirituality. I'm sure that you'll enjoy the interview. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis, and I'm here with the very well-known Ted Andrews.
Thank you.
And are you having a good time this weekend?
It's been a wonderful weekend. INATS is like coming home.
And you had a very big night last night at the Cover Awards.
Last night worked out very, very well. Had 2 awards that were won. One for my book, Secret Doors of the Kabbalah, which is an aspect of the Kabbalah that's never been in print before. And the other was for my Animal Inspiration gift card set, which I was very happy about because all the money that goes that's earned from those cards go to support several charities.
That's very good, very wonderful. And we're holding Animal Speak, which I think may be your best known work.
Probably the best known. It's still not the bestseller, but it's still the best known, I think.
I know many, many people who have this, myself included.
Yes.
And I was looking in the cover, and I believe this is the 35th printing of this book.
It could be.
And that's
I'm assuming the publisher knows specifically, but I don't.
It's.
I'm just happy when they reprint it.
For a long time, and it's a classic.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
And my favorite phrase that I hear from people is that this is my Bible. I love that.
And I was asking you before we started, but I'm going to ask again because we weren't recording then.
Sure.
How many books have you brought out altogether?
36, I believe.
That's a huge number.
Yeah, 36 just came out. In fact, the 36 came out about 4 weeks ago. It's the Intercession of Spirits, and it's about working with animals, angels, and spirits. And a lot of it is autobiographical, but it's also very how-to.
What have you found to be the most rewarding thing about this kind of work?
Probably affirming for people that they're not really as crazy as what they're sometimes thought to believe. I think we all need that occasionally, just so that, and if we are crazy, we're not the only ones out there. So it helps us either way.
And what would you say is the hardest thing that you've had to deal with?
Phew, that's difficult. That's probably in the beginning, when I was just starting out, and this was the early 70s, and there wasn't a whole lot out there, and it was just teaching the groups in their homes, in the living room, getting a group together, and seeing it grow in that process of working to have it grow to become accepted and not be looked at as something really strange and weird and kept in the closet.
It's been a huge change in
a huge
the metaphysical
change.
Community.
Absolutely.
How many INATs have you been to?
Now that I don't really know.
A number of them?
Yeah, a number of them. I've been coming to them at least since 1999 or 2000, somewhere in there. So.
It's a wonderful show.
It is. It is a wonderful show. Yeah, and they're very supportive, and it brings all the retailers together, and it's good to recognize that we are part of a larger community. Whether we are New Age, Wiccan, magical, shamanic, that there's a community that supports us all.
Truly, and we don't have to break down into all these sub-communities.
Right.
We can all stand together.
Right. I was talking with someone earlier this weekend that people often say, well, yeah, I'm New Age, but I'm not woo-woo New Age. So we've kind of moved away from that whole process, and we're seeing people more comfortable with the traditional labels.
Yes, indeed. If people want to find out more about you, where would you send them?
I would probably send them to www.dragonhawkpublishing.com. They've been doing most of my books lately, and then there's more autobiographical stuff. There's also a schedule of my events and where I'm appearing and teaching.
And you appear in a great many places, I believe.
Yeah, I do a lot of traveling throughout the United States, Canada, Europe, and parts of Asia. I typically, up until about 2 years ago, I was doing about 75 to 100 appearances a year. So I don't.
It's quite a grueling schedule.
That's quite a grueling schedule, and I don't do near that anymore. So.
Of all the things that you see happening today, what do you think is the best thing going on in our community, and what would you like to see more of?
I think the best thing going on is seeing the younger people coming into it much sooner and much quicker. And I've seen this particularly happen with the amount of fan mail that I get. And I get a tremendous amount of fan mail every month. But I've seen the percentage of it coming from preteens to teens increased almost 400, 500% in the last 7, 8 years alone. So it's really nice to see that. They're very open, they're accepting. Parents are more accepting, even though they don't necessarily encourage it, but they don't discourage it either. So.
And there are so many more materials now for young people.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, because there, a lot of the stuff, even 8, 9 years ago, was not even necessarily acceptable for the adults that were in this field. So having something where we've got things being written that is more acceptable, more safe, more productive for kids, that I think is a very, very good sign.
One more question.
Sure.
What is your next project coming out?
Well, my next project that is currently out came out about 3 weeks ago, and that's The Intercession of Spirits. As to what the next project that is actually coming out, I never talk about that until it's at the printer. So I will be likely doing another Animal Speak calendar with Llewellyn. We've been working on that, but some of the other books, I'll be doing several books that are still left to be done in my Young Person School of Magic and Mystery series, which is for kids 8 and above. So
wonderful. Well, thank you very much for taking time to talk to us.
My pleasure. I was happy to do this. Thank you.
And we hope to talk to you again in the future.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Living the Wiccan Life, and that you'll join us again next time when our guests will include Raven Digitalis and Esta. Until then, may you blessed be. And remember, Witch School's first, second, and third degree lessons, as well as ritual and therium practice, and coming in January, Living the Wiccan Life, available in paperback at bookstores near you, or direct from us at www.witchschoolstore.com. This October, the world of pagan voices comes together in one global gathering. The Pagan World Congress. 5 days, over 100 hours, speakers, rituals, music, and town halls streamed across the world. Join the conversation, shape the future, be part of history. The Pagan World Congress, October 9th through 13th, 2025. Online at paganworld.co.